Hey guys, it's Mike Relentless here. This morning I watched a Twitter Spaces about Atropa and pDAI, and I just kind of want to give my 2 cents on it. I kind of wish I was in the Twitter space because I could have added a lot to the debate. One of the guys was saying that pDAI can never peg to $1. It'd be impossible, and he basically gave his argument why it's impossible. I think his name was proof of work, no proof of work or something like that. You know, he went on for about an hour talking about how there's no way pDAI could peg. I wish I was on the Twitter space, and I wish I was like talking like Richard Hart, because if I was on there, I would have just been like Richard Hart. I would have been like saying, look buddy, it's all about the liquidity in the pair. So let's say Richard Hart wants to peg pDAI to $1. Let's just say he wanted to do that. Let's say that he wanted to give value to every token on Pulse Chain so that the airdrop actually was valid. Because remember, we had the largest airdrop ever, right? So you had the largest airdrop ever, but it has no value. These tokens don't have any value. So let's say Richard's like, I got to create value. How do I do that? They create a stable coin and then peg the stable coin to all these coins and give them value. So if he wanted to do that, he would have to make the price of pDAI rise. He'd have to make it rise quickly, because once people see that it's rising, they'll start pegging to it, right? And then they'll slow down the peg. So he has to get it up to $1 pretty quick. Anyway, this guy said that it wouldn't rise because it was connected to MakerDAO. Now, if Richard could get in there and change the contract and depeg MakerDAO from pDAI. So if he could remove the connection between the two. So basically sever the connection between MakerDAO and pDAI, right? If he severs that connection, freezes the amount of pDAI. So let's say there's 19 billion tokens in circulation, and he freezes that. So okay, no more pDAI can ever be created. There's 19 billion, that's it. So he changed the MakerDAO contract and it locks it. Once he locks it at 19 billion, all he has to do is put, a few $1 million in, a few $1 million in, and keep basically pushing. All he has to do is push the price up just by putting a few $1 million in. It's so easy. And then what he'll do is he'll remove liquidity, ratchet it up, buy some more. He'll put a couple $1 million in, then remove more liquidity, right? Then put a couple more $1 million in, then remove more liquidity, right? Now, if you look at Atropa, that's kind of what it's doing, right? It's buying some pDAI and then removes the liquidity, buys more pDAI, removes the liquidity. So it's like a ratcheting system. So you ratchet it up. 1 penny, 2 pennies, 3 pennies, 4 pennies. Then the price hits 10 cents, right? You just keep ratcheting. And you just keep doing this until it hits $1. When it hits $1, you fire up the bots, and the bots start buying on both sides, and you lock it in at $1. So if it goes up to 101, you sell it. If it goes down to 99, you buy it. He'd have hundreds of bots just buying and selling, keeping it at $1. He can totally do this. The only thing that matters is how many tokens are in the liquidity pairs. That's the only thing that matters. MakerDAO becomes irrelevant. It literally doesn't matter anymore. You just have to worry about how much pDAI there is. Is there a lot of pDAI in the liquidity? Okay, then it's going to be hard to push the price up. But if he starts removing liquidity, like he does with everything else, right? He removes the liquidity, then it's easy for the pDAI to go up. So this is just a theory that he's behind it, that he's behind Atropa. We don't know. We really don't know. There's like a 50% chance he's behind it. But if he is behind it, I think he's smart enough to be able to peg it. I really think that he's figured it out. And I really don't think it's that complicated. You just sever the tie from MakerDAO and then just ratchet it up until you hit $1. All right, guys, that's all I have for today. Those are my 2 videos, so I'll talk to you another time. Bye.